Okay, this is number 2 of our test review. We are given a 0, and then we are asked to find the others. So we're given the 0 of 1, and we want to find the others. So first of all, we are starting with an x cubed, so that means there's going to be 3 zeros. We already have 1 0, so we want to find the other 2. So we're going to take this and we're going to reduce this to an x squared function using synthetic division. So when I set up my synthetic division, I am going to have a 1 in my division pants, and then here I go 3, 2, 1, 0, so I am okay there. So I have a 4, a negative 16, a 9, and a 3. Okay, so this is going to come down as 4, and then I'm going to do 4 times 1, 4, negative 16 plus 4 gives me a negative 12, negative 12 times 1 gives me 12, and negative 12. 9 minus 12 gives me negative 3, negative 3 times 1, negative 3, and I get a 0. Okay, so as long as we get the 0 there, we're good to go. We can reduce this into a second degree function. So this becomes 4x squared minus 12x minus 3 equals 0. Now this is a quadratic, so now I can solve either by factoring. I could complete the square, or I can use the quadratic formula. So when I look at this, I'm thinking that it's not going to be easy for me to factor, and it's not going to be easy to complete the square because I have 4 in front of here. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the quadratic formula. So when we set that up, we're going to have, let's see, negative b, so negative 12. So that becomes plus 12. Then I have plus or minus, and then we have the square root of negative 12 squared minus 4a, so 4, and c, negative 3. And that's all going to be over 2a, so 2 times 4. All right, so we have, let's see here, negative 12 squared, that's 144. And then we have negative 4 times 4, that's negative 16, times negative 3, that should give me a positive 48. So I'm going to add a 48 there. And 144 plus 48 is 192. And then 2 times 4 here is 8. So what we're going to end up having here is a negative 12 plus or minus square root of 192 over 8. And then we say, wait a second, I don't think I'm done yet because I think I can take something out of 192, that's a perfect square, and reduce that. So let's see here, 192, I think, is divisible by, let's see, 16 maybe? 16 and 12, so maybe something bigger than that. 192 and 36. 64. Okay, so 192, we have 64 and 3. And the square root of 64 is 8. So this is going to come down as negative 12 plus or minus 8 radical 3 over 8. Okay, then what we're going to have to do is we can reduce each of these. Okay, so 12, 8, and 8 are all divisible by 2. Actually, they're all divisible by 4. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Radical 3 we bring. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. So here we get a negative 3 plus or minus 2 radical 3 over 2. So those are the other two zeros because you have the plus and the minus. So you have a 0 of 1 and then a 0 here where we have 2 zeros.